The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Miguel Nieves, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, first things first, Matt. Check out that ERA. Under 3. He's having a nice season. He's not going to blow you away with unreasonable gaudy numbers, but anytime you're under 3, you're having a really solid season. If he's able to execute his pitches, he may walk out of here with a win today.
Now batting, Luis Castilla. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Harold, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. That's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
And he takes strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Asuncion is there, and he's retired 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Striding in, Jermaine Rogers. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200.
Here we go, guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Cedeno fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Reggie Friend, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Your ball's 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that
1 ball, 1
slider's
strike.
almost in the dirt.
2 down now.
2 out, nobody on. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center.
That's yours.
Casillas has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Digging in, Damon Gilbert. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Damon Gilbert.
Hey, we got no one.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to short. To his right, Henderson throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
Now at the plate, Clint Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Clint Robinson.
Come on.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
One away.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
The next 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Carlos Alfonso. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down and away, ball one.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. One and two. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Full count now. 3-2. Alfredo Rivera would be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. So striding forward now, Daffy Yellhorse.
Daffy Yellhorse.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Alfredo Rivera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Alfredo Rivera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit on the ground to third. Cedeno gloves it. No problem here. One away. Now in the box, Brandon Esslinger.
Left fielder, Brandon Esslinger.
Here we go.
Hit hard down the right field line. But foul.
Hey, we got one.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two.
No runner, no runner.
And
Hold it right there. Hold it.
We have our first hit of the ball game as he's into second base with a double.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
Into the box,
Miguel
Miguel Nieves, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Fastball right back to the mound. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
The right fielder, number 7. Luis
standing in
Castilla.
now, Luis Castilla.
That's a ball.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we got one.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Yeah!
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
1-1.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Turn it now. Let's come on now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
You got it,
down to second, and that is into right field.
No runner, no runner.
From third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Now batting.
In now, Jermaine Rogers as he grounds one briskly to short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. Harrisburg is out in front, 1-0.
Hey, here we go.
Digging in for his second at bat,
Leading off the
Reggie
4th inning.
Friend comes
Third
into this
baseman.
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Reggie
ball game.
Friend.
And nobody out now.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
The
Damon
catcher, number
Gilbert.
13,
He's 0 for 1 thus
Damon
far.
Gilbert.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike,
plays that one
it
now.
just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in once again, Clint Robinson.
Now batting,
0 for 1 for
first
him here in
baseman.
this one.
Clint Robinson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up
Here you go,
amongst
guys.
the
Let's
crowd.
go.
A foul ball. That's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, hit me too. Hit me too.
The relay. Throw won't get him.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
2 down, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in now, Carlos Alfonso, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Here we go, guys.
Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
You go.
Casillas has
Got
a
it,
lead
got
on
it.
it.
That's me,
No
that's me.
trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready for another chance?
Hey, we got no out.
Alfredo
Leading
Rivera.
off for
He's
the
0 for
Senators.
1 thus far.
Second baseman, Alfredo Rivera.
Get ahead of him right here.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into
No
left.
runner,
The
no
base
runner.
hit.
Cut, hold.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Hey, let's roll 2 right
Now
here.
batting, left fielder, Brandon Esslinger.
Hey, we got nobody.
Into the box now, Brandon Esslinger, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
The batter, catcher, Miguel
Into the box,
Nieves.
Miguel Nieves. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now batting,
In now,
Right
Luis
fielder,
Castillo.
Luis
High in the air out to center
You
field.
go, you go, your ball.
Casillas giving chase.
I got it.
And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Senators lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Daffy Yellhorse, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away
Let's go,
at third.
big fella.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
All right, one time right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Wait for a
Runners
good one,
are at
huh?
first and third with none out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff.
Digging in to try it again, Jermaine Rogers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jermaine Rogers.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly, and that's through for a hit. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready once again, Reggie Friend. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Hey, one away.
Friend.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here we go, boys.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit on the ground out to short. Henderson is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Damon Gilbert. 13. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1.
Hey, here we go.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hot shot on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Clint.
Standing in now,
Robinson.
Clint Robinson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, 2 away now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, all right, here we go.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Binghamton leads it 2-1.
Your
Rob
attention, please.
Kemp gets the call
Now
from the
pitching for
pen to take
Binghamton.
over on the mound and
Number
start
30.
the home 7th.
Rob Kemp.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Lane Hobson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Senators, 3 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
A team of many first-time pros gets their first taste of a sweep.